Check. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another week of It's a Man's World podcast. This is D. Hayes.
Crystal's here.
Same OG.
We got a special guest in the building tonight, y'all. We have Mr. JP. Do you want to go by JP, bro?
Let's go ahead and use the government name.
All right, yeah. Okay, Jamal. Y'all, we got Jamal in the building. My bad. We got Jamal in the building tonight, y'all. And I'm going to let Jamal just kind of explain what he does. We've got like a line of accessories, and it's super dope. So I'm going to let him tell you about it.
Jula, baby.
What's up with 3050, man?
Oh, man. What's not up? So 3050, it's a collection of thoughts, concepts, and accessories. I make handcrafted bracelets, necklaces, moving into lapel pins, and just really cool stuff. And I also write about the thoughts and the concepts that inspire the work. So moving into a new season, fall just started, so we're just kind of transitioning the product line and what it looks like. We're real excited, man. Super excited.
Yeah. Where did the when did you decide that you wanted to kind of get into that? Like, how long have you been doing it now?
That's a good question, man. It's short answer, a little while ago. Longer answer is it's kind of like 2 years / 5 years / like 10 years in the making.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just I've always been an admirer of the arts.
Mm-hmm.
Creative arts in whatever aspect, but I've never been on the artistry side of it.
Right.
And so somewhere in between the last few years, I just kind of decided, you know what, it's time for me to start expressing myself creatively instead of trying to get other creatives to do it for me.
Right.
Yeah, and you work with some like cool things, not just metals, right? You were telling us earlier.
Right, so it's not just metals. I use a lot of gemstones, lots of gemstones, and the thing with gemstones is that they have a lot of healing powers, and so it's more than just accessories, and that's why I term it for your lifestyle, and I use the word separately because your style, yes, as far as an addition or an accessory, but then also your life as far as your mental, your physical, your spiritual, and a lot of the gemstones incorporate those ideologies.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man.
And just like take them, like show the people like what's on your wrist, man, and like your neck, bro. Like that, like the quality of the, it's icy, like.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's
it
great.
looks good.
Yeah,
you know?
just like
what's up, kid?
Flex on them.
You know, like what's the More Money, More Power video where the watch is going into the
exactly.
Into the
Okay, give a little ditty to it. Okay,
that's what I was thinking. A little ditty and Mace.
Yeah, that is, and it's So you are mainly doing just like male, or trying to move over to male accessories right now, right?
Well, the thing is that I try not to limit it to just males. You know what I mean?
And I see. I mean, your stuff, a female could wear. I would wear any of it. Like, I love all the gold stuff. I was telling you about those gold. What did you say the gold stone was?
Hematite.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I mean, and
ladies,
it
look nice.
Like, it looks like a gold necklace, and that's what I was
yeah.
telling you. Like, girls want to be able to wear like something shiny to the swimming pool, and I mean, some of these metals, it must be hot. Okay. I mean, it literally heats up. Okay.
Straight up.
But you know, we want to still be able to wear something shiny when you're in a bathing suit, or even when you're, you know, I mean, in your night clothes or whatever. So it's or to the beach or whatever. So that's cool that you have those different types of mediums that you're working with too. You good? You good, brother? You good? Yeah, and you know, the female jewelry industry is a huge thing right now. Okay.
Straight up.
I mean, and like it reminds me of even like the Kendra Scott, who I know she has not put as much thought into those stones. She does things for color, she does things for style, but people want that. It's not that we're always able to get it, but if you can have that behind it, if you can have that thought behind it, that is
it's
also give you
definitely a
something
market
benefit.
for
Yes,
that in
people
general.
will do that.
Because I'm a person who like bracelets. Like I want some.
Yeah.
Just put that out there.
It's dope to like feel
you.
like you got something on that other people don't have on
It's
too.
that,
You know what
but
I mean?
like when you got the, you know, like you said, the healing stuff that's like behind it, it make you want to wear even more.
Yeah.
It's funny because for me, it's almost like therapeutic, the creative process. It's therapeutic, and I want to put that into my work. You know what I mean? Like, just as far as just mindful practices and mindful ideologies and doing things that aren't counterproductive to my life. You know what I mean? There's a lot of other stuff that I could be doing, slanging, banging, just BS. I'd rather convert that energy into something positive.
And I was going to ask you too, I mean, you kind of asked earlier, but I mean, I know that you dress very nice. I know that you've always dressed great. So how did you decide to do jewelry? Like, why didn't you? I mean, the clothing line is what the millennials go for normally. They're gonna throw some T-shirts out there, some pants, some suits.
Straight up, everybody.
But I mean, and obviously you're into clothes too.
Right.
So what made you go? Like, did you know somebody that was in? Because this is something I don't think.
I don't know nobody else that
me
does
either.
this.
I wouldn't even know how to begin.
Good, you know?
How do you get access to stones? How do you get access to metals? How do you know what I mean? Like, I don't even think that's people. Not that you need to give out the secret, because I'll tell you, bro. Come up first, and then get your little protege.
I'm gonna keep the secret sauce.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that.
But what made you go into jewelry, maybe?
So at some point in life, I had a part-time gig at Aldo. People think it's Aldo, the shoe store. It's Aldo, just in case.
Right. Thank you. Okay.
I think I'm guilty of that, Aldo. I think I've seen. Yeah.
Fun fact, Aldo. So I used to work there.
Do the training.
Listen.
Shit. Hey. Okay.
Straight up. So I had a brief stint at Aldo, and that's where I used to get my bracelets from. Aldo, they'll sell you a pack of,
cool jewelry.
you know what I'm saying? They'll sell you a pack of like 3, 4, 5 bracelets for $20, $25, which seemingly isn't a bad deal. The thing is, what they don't tell you is, no disrespect to Aldo, got love for y'all. Y'all treated me well. The quality, you know what I mean?
They look nice,
right?
But you're gonna need to re-up in like 2 months.
Come on, man.
2-3 months, you gotta re-up from Aldo. I know.
Straight up, it's just a fact.
And all those are not everywhere either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they not.
Yeah.
And I'll say that about their jewelry is, I mean, I found myself buying a lot of accessories there because they do look earthy and cool and different.
Trendy.
But they are 1-2 time wear.
Yeah.
Some steam. You get to a human room too good, baby. Your shit is through.
You gonna get 2-3 months out of it max.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's a fact. So I worked there, and that's kind of what, as far as your question, as far as why I didn't get into apparel, it's kind of an oversaturated market, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to slap a logo or slap a graphic on a T-shirt.
Right.
No disrespect to any of the clothers or anybody that that's in that industry. No disrespect. Like you said, I love clothes.
Yeah.
I just wanted to do something different, and I just wanted to kind of be an addition to.
No,
you know
that's
what I mean?
so cool.
Right.
So
That's so cool. And I feel like people, that's like the one little avenue, or probably one of many that people are like, okay, it's just occurred. Like there's this huge fashion industry, but there's so many different levels of it. You don't have to just be doing one thing. Like everybody's wearing these accessories, okay?
Yeah.
There's a whole accessory store.
Yeah.
Right.
The thing that I like about accessories in general is like, if you want to dress down, you want to dress up, like you got the bracelet for that, you got the necklace for that, you know what I'm saying? Right. That's what I appreciate about it.
Yeah.
An addition or accessory too, you know what I mean? Like I love clothes.
Me too.
And whether you're simple and sleek and modern, whether you like going for, extravagant looks
Or all of the above.
You know what I mean? Like accessories are that finishing, that final touch, just a touch of personality, you know what I mean? Like a way to express yourself without saying too much or saying too little.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I think one of the definitive things of making even sometimes a statement piece is adding that jewelry to it. Like maybe jewelry literally on the clothes, pearls, diamonds. Like people dress it up with jewelry. So you're doing an important thing, okay?
I'm trying to. I'm new at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is it hasn't been that long, but I'm excited.
But your
excited
pace
about what's
is
to come.
cool. It shows that you're showing respect for what you're doing. Nobody knows how long you've been into this. You know what I mean? But it's you. What you're doing, I think, is great. You know what I mean?
Even from
I appreciate that.
When you first started, you already added like more and more stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
and even this year when
from
you
somebody
did your
from the outside
pop-up,
looking in, you know what I'm saying? You see the growth.
Yeah, when you did your pop-up, you have been doing that a long time. Like that, I mean, you know what I mean? But when you did that pop-up, we're like, okay, yeah, you should have been, this should have been popping off, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's,
you earned it. You put in your time.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like what I'm doing now, as far as the accessories, as far as 30-50, mid-key, it's a 20-year life plan. Like 30-50 is a representation of where I am now. I'm 31 years old. It's a representation of where I am now and where I see myself 20 years from now.
Oh, great. Oh, that's awesome.
That's dope. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dope.
It's a time frame that we're all gonna go through.
Oh, yeah.
We're either in there now, we're about to be, or you know what I mean, for the OGs, they're kind of heading out of it. You know what I mean? And when you look at it, 50 is the new 40.
Why that was funny.
No, but it's true. It's true, but we getting closer and closer to the OGs every day. Like we look at kids and we, you know what I mean, giving that side eye and shit. We used to get the side eye over. Okay, just not appropriate.
Once you get 25, that's when you OG status.
Yeah, look.
Listen.
Damn, is that right?
Yeah.
I've been in this game for a minute.
Listen.
Okay, I don't know.
I'm your OG. So where can people order and view all the products, man?
So 30-50 CO you're going to have to spell it out. It's the numbers, but you're going to spell it out. So at 3050CO on Instagram, 3050co.com is the website. Same thing for Facebook. Pull up. I'm in downtown. I'm downtown Dallas. I'm there all the time. So I make custom orders. If you see anything on the site that you like, feel free to order. If you see something that you want maybe a variation of, shoot me an email, shoot me a DM. I got
That's
you.
another cool thing. You can mix everything up. He was telling us.
You do that.
Listen, custom, handcrafted accessories.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you need, I got you.
Yeah.
Straight up.
No, y'all make sure y'all get out there and check out 3050.
Holiday season is coming up.
Right.
Hey,
right.
Listen,
Ladies,
holiday
some
season.
sets.
Listen,
You know what I'm
ladies,
saying?
your men will appreciate this.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
telling
that
you.
is true.
I'm telling
Seriously.
you, they will.
A nice different
Reasonable
gift,
pricing and like quality, quality. I'm not finna. These not. Matter of fact, these right.
We throwing them out today.
Hey, no
No,
shade. It's all good. I know you got some.
Yeah, no, I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I have 50 necklace and bracelet, and
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
that
and I wear it all the
gold-
time. The one I
Yeah,
wear with the rings
yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
yeah. That's a nice necklace.
I wear it all the time. So yeah, definitely check out 3050. It's dope. And JP gonna be here the whole show today. So
Yeah,
yeah, we're
let's
just gonna be
do
chilling.
it.
Let's get into the show. All right, y'all. So it's time to shoot the shit with our listeners. If you would like us to read your letter on the show, please email IAMWpodcast@gmail.com, and we'll be glad to read your letter. Our first letter today comes from. Let me make sure it's not. All right. Well, you know, I'm not gonna. Okay. The subject line, it comes from a young lady. The subject line
It must be bad.
It says.
Right. She said she want to be shouted out on the show.
I
She want to
feel-
be anonymous. She'll say it herself.
I feel like a hoe, right? Okay. She said.
Don't tell you that.
Right.
See how bad it is,
that's the title?
That's the title of the letter. Now, she said, me and this guy I've been dating have just started being intimate recently. I'm really attracted to him. He is one of the best kissers I've ever met, and we just have that thing. I told him I like a man to be dominant in the bedroom, and he said that he enjoys being dominant. I was so ready to give him the business, but I waited a couple of months. Once we finally got to that point, I was ready. A bit shaved.
Good girl. Let me tell you.
I'm sure you appreciate that. Had some sexy lingerie, trying to make sure everything was perfect. We got started. He kissed me passionately, held me like I've never been held. He laid me down on the bed and moved my pain to the side and started going in. No foreplay. I was so horny, I let it slide the first time.
Look, you're gonna dive in this time. The next time, right? I need to lick it.
Okay, the next time it was the same setup. So I asked about it. He said he isn't really into foreplay, so he just wants to come in, pound and go.
And don't explain it, okay? That's what you're getting, man.
Listen, I just came here to do one job.
Am I the only one that thinks this is fucked up? With this ruin a sexual encounter for y'all? Thank you. I'm gonna keep it anonymous.
He said
So he just walking
pound
in
and go.
pound and go.
That is funny to me.
Don't say anything to me. Move them pants to the
Listen,
side.
I came here for action.
Yeah, don't say
That's
anything
it.
to me.
Don't
Yeah,
say
show me
nothing.
some
I'm here
action.
for action.
How did he hold you? What did he just give you a quick hug? Then
Everything else so dry. That might be
That was the foreplay.
That
yeah,
was the
you couldn't have
foreplay.
seen it coming. Oh. What is he doing while y'all kissing? I'm sorry. Y'all know I be having a lot of questions. His hands just, and you just really getting it in with that kiss, girl.
I mean,
Okay, I have more questions, so that ain't gonna work because I ain't gonna get the
We're gonna
answers
need,
today.
in advance, we're gonna need an update.
Yeah, in
We're gonna need
advance,
that,
girl. You gonna have to give us. First of all, you're not a hoe, okay? I think you did good, girl. You gave him a little 2 months, okay?
I think she feel like a hoe because she feel like, damn, this nigga just come in.
Right, exactly,
Like Celia
girl.
said on The Color Purple, come in, do his business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Why wait?
Right,
Okay.
yeah. So I think that's why she's saying like she
Treat you
feel
like a $2 hoe anyway. I'm just saying. I mean, you try to build the respect, and then at the end of the day, you gonna spend all this damn money on this lingerie.
that's all he want one thing.
I'd be damned. You
He
can at
got
least
his
look at
thing,
it.
and then he leave.
And then how's he gonna
So-
explain it? Is I'm not gonna. Oh well, get the hell over it. Okay.
Well, you know what?
He's
She
like, I
told
don't
him-
do all that.
Them
She
nipples ain't
told
ever
him-
getting
She
pinched.
told him that she told him that she liked that dominant shit, so he was like, cool, that's what I like. And
Shit,
now
I'm coming in
That was
pounding,
misinterpreted,
ground,
obviously.
and I'm getting out.
All right. Well, what you got, JP? Should she leave or should she go? Okay.
I was
either
through
way,
when
she
she
got
said he just came to what'd you say,
Pound and
down?
go, yeah.
And
I
how's
was
that?
through.
Pound and go.
Like, he ain't gonna negotiate. He don't want to talk about it. He like, oh well, that's what you're doing. I'm pounding and going, and that's my style.
Ooh-wee.
That's what I. That's
Ain't
how
no
I do
switching it up.
Be
I
like
want to
that
be like going
sometimes.
back to the living room after to watch this TV show like none of
He
this
just
shit
leave
didn't
in the
happen. You
room
just
or he
leave in the
leave
room
the
or he
house.
leave the house.
Girl,
Yeah.
now he sound like a pass out nigga.
Hey,
like
you-
he just think he did something. Sound like a nigga snoring in 3
Nigga get some
minutes.
good
okay?
sleep.
Right.
I mean, she ain't no
You back
hoe.
with the
You're not a
rap?
hoe,
No,
sweetheart.
you're not.
You
She's
ain't.
not a hoe.
You're not a hoe, sweetheart.
You know, I'm starting
You're
with
No,
that.
definitely not.
You're
You
not
gotta
a
do
hoe.
some bad shit around here to be a hoe, but that's what I'm saying.
Nah, yeah.
I mean, I think a pounding out is okay from time to time.
No, of course it's okay from time
But-
to
Yeah,
time.
but she
It
won't-
just can't be your go-to.
I think she just
Right.
feel
You know
like,
what I'm
damn,
saying?
like you don't want to, you don't want to,
You don't wanna do nothing?
Yeah, like
Especially not the first time. I mean, you got to try to do something. Was the candles lit? Did you do anything? I mean, is that okay for him to just be like, that's like have no sexual growth at all, and her just be like, okay?
Now
'Cause
listen.
that's old school. Old school, you didn't get to use your feel nothing. They wasn't worried about
they
us.
just went right for it. They just went right for it. I would just tell her, use your words next time. You told the man you like the dominant.
Right.
And so that's what he did. That might have just been his interpretation of what you said. So when y'all go for round 2, just maybe use your words a little bit better and say, hey, maybe
Whoa,
if
whoa,
you
whoa.
can use your tongue a little. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nigga, hold on.
you got to like it this pussy up first, nigga. You can't
Yeah.
be
Right.
Oh,
You really
whoa,
running up on
dude.
me, brother. You
You
really
know?
running up on me.
Oh, whoa,
Just go
dude.
down a little
Right.
bit, straight up. This a whole body
He might
thing.
not
Yeah.
know what to do. Like, I don't know how old they are, but these kids, they on their phones. They're not. I mean, you know what I mean? They don't know. They ain't never touch nobody. Okay.
Don't touch my body.
Yeah, they don't know what they're supposed to be caressing. They just out here. They just seeing where it goes. I mean, so I do agree. Just use your words a little bit. Don't try to. You got to tell them what you like, girl.
Yeah,
You
tell
messed
them
up.
what
Tell
you
them about
want.
the dominant shit.
And she got to
okay?
send some subliminals or something.
Yeah, tell the man what you want.
I think the words are always, the words are always good, girl, because the subliminals ain't gonna work. Okay?
Well, she got to send the subliminals beforehand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like as you know, he coming by on Friday. Like Wednesday, send him a picture. Like a snap or something. Like letting him know this is what I like.
Or maybe you should do some stuff too. Girl, what you contribute?
Yeah, it gotta
okay?
go both ways.
Right. I mean, you never know. After that massage, you might just flip you over and it might, you might have to ease into it.
Yeah.
But maybe
Straight up.
start with a little massage. Throw out some of your tricks, girl. Pull out your little bag.
Right.
Light a candle.
Light a candle. Let them
Light the
know.
fucking
Right. It's a
candle.
fire hazard.
Play some music.
And you know what? That's a note to everybody out there. Take a moment to do something with the ambiance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now you can't do it every time, but that first time it's been too much. You know she didn't want to give up that kitty cat. She done gave the green light. And here you come, bulldozing it down, plowing the field.
All right, that's enough.
That ain't right. But
Send us an update and let us know.
don't let him go, girl.
how it
You might
goes
be a
after
good
you-
man.
Please send that update. I want to know
Please,
how that
yeah,
went.
I want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, our next letter actually is, well, it's not similar, but it's like people that are just starting to start the date, So, has anybody read
Good.
this?
I did read this one.
Okay, this is from a dude. Actually, this is from Marcus.
So I ain't gonna be so shocked. I really need to read them in prep.
Marcus says, this chick that I've been feeling at my job. There's this chick I've been feeling at my job for a while. She is fine, and I love how authentic she is. She is, in all caps, always herself. During our first date, I told her how much I really appreciate that quality about her. Now, on the second day, I took her to a Brazilian steakhouse, so it was a nice upscale place. While we were there, I kept noticing somebody was mad. somebody was mad gassy. It smelled so fucking bad. I was ready to swing on the old dude at the table across from us. Fast forward, the bill came, and we decided to go back to her place to watch a movie, and she was gonna make us some homemade cookies.
I want the cookies. Okay?
We get to her place, and she goes to the back and is there for like 20 minutes. When she came back,
freshening up.
she was like, my stomach has been,
Or emptying out.
my stomach has been upset all night, and I had to go handle that. Also, sorry I was so gassy at dinner. This whole
Okay.
time, she was the person. He said this whole time she was the person that was ripping ass at dinner. I was so damn turned off. She was trying to cuddle during the movie, but I couldn't get past her situation that night. I know it's a natural thing, but why didn't she excuse herself from the table and handle her shit literally in the bathroom? So she So she has
Thought it was the Parmesan.
So she had badass manners, and she wants to cuddle with swamp ass. Is it just me? I appreciate y'all.
Okay, she went to the
Not just
bathroom.
him.
Look, we already know G in the car. JP,
him.
let's start with you.
It's not just him. Let's just say that.
And just pray you got a little more sense.
Cause she didn't have to come out and say that. He already thought it was somebody else.
Yeah.
Well, he
no,
said
that's
he said that she's one of those people that's always
authentic.
So she.
I don't
It
know why
don't
people
matter.
think shit is so authentic though.
Yeah, but
it's
if
still
you
you still
if
ain't.
you on like what's this like first second date? You don't gotta announce that. Yeah, I was in the, just letting it rip.
Girl.
That's too early.
Some things
That's
you
too
should just
early.
leave.
Well, I think he
Yourself,
knew
man,
her
I
before.
agree.
That's true. Now that's the damn truth.
And he know what he
But-
already thought you was back there doing any damn way, okay?
You don't gotta come out and
And be
announce
like,
that.
yeah, that's what it was, bruh.
No, but I do kind of have some questions about why she didn't remove herself from the dinner table.
Well, she probably didn't think everybody could
I mean,
smell it.
she
Bitch,
probably
you smell
just-
it. You in a whole cloud of
You know
it.
that Febreze commercial where they like you just went nose blind. She used to that stank ass
No,
shit, like you know.
no.
But like everybody else, like it might not stink to her, but it stunk to. I mean, clearly him. So she was wrong for that.
I mean,
Why don't she keep Tums in her purse if she knows that she's
something
gassy?
like a stomach support.
She didn't
you
know how that Brazilian steak was going to hit her.
I just can't get over why the fact she felt like she had to announce that to this man.
That's not nice. That's not
Sorry
nice.
to this man.
Like-
yeah.
Like she should have just came out, made this cookies or whatever. He would have been like, damn, she was back there for a while, but he would have forgot.
Right.
You
And
know
girls
what I'm
take a
saying?
long time to do stuff.
I wonder if she
Yeah.
put the cookies on before she went back there.
Oh, yeah. Well, then she had to get on out of there.
Yeah, that's okay. Anyway,
She
Okay,
need to chill out
well,
with them
are we
cookies.
leaving or not, fellas?
okay. Let me make
I'm
sure.
leaving
Okay,
tonight. I may
I
come
already
back,
told you
but I'm
we-
definitely leaving.
That night.
He just said, "Is it just
I may
me?"
come
I
back,
appreciate y'all.
but I'm definitely leaving that night.
Okay, I agree she was wrong. But was she supposed to go to the bathroom at the restaurant? What is that what you
yeah,
wanted her
yeah,
to do?
she should have did that.
No, I don't know.
No, yeah, she
I don't
should have
know.
done that. That's
'Cause
what it's there
She
for.
ain't never satisfied.
Nah,
Let me tell you.
Don't
No,
be
the
out
only
here
reason why I say
desecrating
that-
everybody else's dining experience because
No,
you
the
don't
only
want to take
reason
a
why I say
second.
that because
It's already
everybody don't want
desecrated.
to. Everybody don't
She
want to
already
go.
got
You know what I'm saying? Take a drop of deuce in a public place.
It's better than
You know what I'm saying?
But other people were eating there too. If he smelled it and he's on this side of her, somebody behind her smelled that shit too.
If he smelled
Like,
it and he thought it was a nigga in the other
which
booth,
because it was coming from that
Yeah.
direction, and he was like,
Baby,
"Surely,
you need
this
your
nigga
colon
ain't in here
cleansed,
pooping at the-"
okay?
Right? He was like,
you got to
"Surely
clear
that
that
wasn't
out.
her."
You got to clear that out.
Okay, she.
Yeah, I don't know.
And she was ready to go if you smelled it. You ain't supposed to be. Your poops ain't supposed to smell like shit. You got something in there in reserve. You got to get to that
Coming off of something.
restroom. Yeah,
Yeah.
you ready to go.
But no, she still should have went to the restroom. Even if just to like, if you need to go in there and like just take a minute, you know, and
She should have went to the restroom and let a couple
Just-
farts out.
JP,
Yeah.
you leaving or not?
and then if you get in there, you know,
I'm
let
leaving.
him out. You feel
Yeah,
like you need to do something else.
I'm
I'm leaving because of her lack of social responsibility.
That's
If you know
facts.
you gassy,
That's
you need to
facts.
have that Tums or that gas sex in
Nigga,
your
that's
purse.
a word from. Hey,
Listen.
say that again.
Hey,
Social
listen.
what?
Social responsibility.
Hell yeah, I like that shit.
Because you know yourself. You know your body. When you
No.
get trying on that
You
new
already,
That's a-
feta cheese.
you
that's a
already know what
good-
you can and can't eat.
Come on, you
It's
know.
like,
Social
you know.
responsibility.
We
Yeah,
too
they know.
old. We not 6 years old.
Have you ever
Trying
heard
mac
it
and
like
cheese
that?
for the first time.
Have you
Straight
ever
up.
heard it
No, I
like that?
haven't, but
Social
that's
responsibility. That's the
yes,
truth.
no.
We in this motherfucker together, so there's some house rules.
No,
you
and
know
that's
what I'm
not
saying?
the-
We all gotta
And
respect.
you're right.
I
That's not
feel
the
like
only
that-
one. That's not even the only one. But that is the absolute truth, okay? Because it don't matter. Everybody in this room, we hold that to a high standing. Like, sure, there's a lot of things that we'd like to do, but we don't get to bother everybody else in the room,
Right.
Just
Nah.
because it
Right.
makes you feel comfortable.
If you
Facts.
lactose, you
You
eat your
did
macaroni
good.
and cheese
Okay,
on the way
wait.
to the house.
Can we, no,
You don't
wait,
eat that
no.
when you gotta
If
go
you
to a meeting.
lactose-
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm tired of people saying, wait, let me say something real quick. I'm lactose intolerant. I'm tired of people being like, yeah, I'm lactose. You know, lactose is actually like, you,
Stuff that makes you lactose intolerant.
Like, yeah,
You know
that's
what I
a
mean.
Yeah, but I'm tired
But
of
you
people
know,
saying that shit.
If you can't
But
eat,
you know-
listen, if you can't eat dairy, you eat that shit on the way to the house.
Or at the house,
Or
really.
at the house. You don't eat that when you got to go to a meeting 5 minutes later. You know what I'm saying? If you about to go meet up with your friends, you don't eat that shit.
And Trick trying to
It's
try a
just
whole
simple
bunch of
as
new
that.
stuff, trying to look cultured, okay? You
No.
know how that lamb is gonna sit?
Right. And if that was the case, you should have been like, listen, you need to drop me off at home and I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
Like, come on,
Yeah,
bro.
they didn't want them damn
this
them
not
cookies
time
ain't
for
gonna. What them
bro.
cookies gonna smell
This
like
not
going
time for
in?
cookies. Hell
Damn
no.
chocolate chips.
'Cause I don't need your diet.
Yeah,
Whatever you doing, yeah.
Okay, anyway,
Okay,
but
yeah.
don't leave her. Just let her.
Maybe like
JB, leave. Okay.
come on.
Don't leave
I mean, you
her,
gotta at
please.
least you leave for the night. You know, if you want to come back, that's fine. But the night of, you definitely gotta leave.
Yeah, no.
I feel like she should be on like a small like social punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna see you for the next 3 days and hope you think
Yeah.
about your actions.
You know what I'm saying?
And I said at the same
Hope you
time,
think about it.
That's just an
at the
infraction.
same
It's
time,
an infraction.
I want to make sure that she can also do that to him. I'm just saying that should be. It's like real life ISS. You know what I'm saying? Like you
But
sit
it's
over
true.
there-
You need some time
Yeah,
out.
sit over and shut your ass
No,
up.
you do.
Don't say
You
nothing
do.
to me,
You
and then
do.
we're gonna talk.
And you know you can't get ISS for like
Literally.
1
Shut
day.
your
It's
ass
at least
up.
like
Shut your
it's at
ass
least
up.
like 3 days to a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to update from this one too
because
because you tried it.
I want to update from this one also because I feel like this is something. These are both things we can help y'all. I mean, I think.
But we do know just from doing the show and all these letters that people don't have the same training of the home as everybody else. So everybody don't know about, you know what I mean, all this smacking loud, trying out new scents and shit.
But that's what he like about her though. She authentic. That's just a little too authentic for where y'all letting y'all relationship.
No matter how open you are as a person, there's some things you should keep to yourself.
Yeah, I feel like that's a married conversation.
We don't
or engaged conversation at the earliest.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
At the earliest engaged.
She didn't have to tell nobody she was pooning.
Right.
No, that's my whole point.
She could have kept that part
She coulda
herself.
kept that
Now,
to
she could
herself.
have even came out and said, sorry, my stomach's been upset. That would have been one thing, because he still
Like
probably
his
would have thought
brain
of it.
wouldn't
You still probably
automatically
would have thought, well, maybe, because I'm saying,
That
like,
was
he
his
thought
wage.
Okay. All right. If for everybody else out there, if you would like us to read your letter on the show, please email IAMW Podcast at gmail.com, and we'll read your letter on the show. And now we're going to move over into our next segment, which is What's Poppin'?
For real. Good Lord, you know I wasn't going to drink this water, but I might want it.
Oh, shit. What's Poppin'?
No. We probably going to talk through it now.
Dehydrated.
Dehydrated ass. You're dehydrated.
That was
All right.
already dry.
It was.
Sorry about that. All right.
Happy to save a life.
All right, y'all. So this week on What's Poppin', it would not behoove us. You know, I'm about to say this like, you know, this because it would not behoove us to not use the platform that we do have to discuss something that really has like, I mean, something is really like the only thing that's really been in the news this week, which is the Botham Jean and Amber Geiger case. The trial was this past week. And, you know, as everybody knows by now, if you don't know, we're telling you, but you should know by now. Amber Geiger, the former police officer, was sentenced to 10 years in the murder of Botham Jean, and she was found guilty of murder. So, first of all, just like everybody here, of course, knows what happened, but just first of all, like before we even go like dig deeper, what are y'all's reactions on the sentencing?
It wasn't long enough. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Agreed. Wasn't long enough.
Yeah, of course it's not long enough. And 10 years is a long time. But
Yeah, but I feel like
She's not gonna serve 10
do
anyway.
10. If she had to serve 10, I would feel all right.
Right.
I wouldn't feel all right, but
a little better, I guess.
I feel like you know, murder is such a serious charge. Like, I'm not here to judge anybody, but murder is a serious charge. Like, I think the fact that it starts at 5 years, like, what the fuck is that about? 5 years?
Yeah, that's
you know
not
what I'm
long
saying?
enough.
5 years? This is a person's life. You know what I mean? We got to stop being so disposable to each other. 5 years. It's niggas in jail right now for having an old weed in their trunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's gonna be in jail for longer than 5 years. You know what I mean? They gave that homeless lady, 5 years in jail for using her somebody she knew's address to send her kid to a public school. You know what I mean? Like, 5 years should not. If that's what these people are getting 5 years for, then a murder charge should not start at fucking 5 years. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
Like, and it really was like something that I had to like process. Like, when I first heard 10 years, because I did expect less, but it took me, like, I had to just process the fact that this is not what justice should have looked like in this situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? The way that she was, I'm not gonna even talk about the brother. The way that she was consoled by that officer that like was like petting her hair when she got the sentencing, and even like the judge. Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, that's their business. But that, I mean, you know, whatever. And there's like no way to measure the level of despicable with whatever would have happened. You know what I mean? Obviously, if it would have been not guilty, our reaction is the exact same way if it would have been not guilty. It really is. Because with this situation and how messed up it is, the simple fact is all of us were actually surprised that it was guilty.
Facts.
And the fact
That's
that
true.
the
That's
fact
very
that
true.
the fact that it was guilty when it came up when the guilty verdict came out, we wanted really the weight of all these years to fall on her. We wanted her to have 4,000 years. Shit, that's really all we would have been satisfied with, and that's not even realistic. So I think that what has to be taken out of this is that at least we are getting to a point where it's being recognized that this is not supposed to be happening. At least it's not just a blind eye, because it is. It doesn't matter. It's equally shocking that she was guilty. I mean, the 10 years is trash, but it's shocking that she got 10 fucking years for this. It is.
I used to work with Amber Geiger.
I definitely didn't think she was gonna get
Like, it's so many
guilty.
It's so many angles to process, I think. You know what I mean? Because it's like we know the right thing happened. She was sentenced. She was like we think that we feel like it's true, but it's just like I don't think even all of us have mapped out what we feel like the true punishment for this. Because if this is what the turn is about to be, if people are going to start getting in trouble for this, there's so many more layers to this. This is just a chip. I mean, you know what I mean? Like this is like nothing in comparison to what we need to start working on. Good, we got her out the way, but what about the entire system that's behind this? Now you guys have admitted that this is a corrupt thing. People are not being trained correctly. People don't know how to react correctly. These are just random people out here like it's the Wild Wild West. So it's scary now that it's been acknowledged, really. It's scary because what's about to happen now? What's about to happen now?
I think they lowballed us now, so like the next time, like if it does happen, like if somebody else does get a guilty conviction, like it's, because then it will be like, why is this person getting 28 years? You know what I'm saying? Like they just going, like, I feel like 10 years is like supposed to look like.
But even the people that are mad about the forgiving and stuff, like,
you know what I mean?
The people that are mad about the forgiveness and stuff, it's just like, what is the next step that you're willing to take? If this is the door of opportunity that's being swung open, what are we about to do now that the door is open? Okay, it's right here. It's right here. Is the ball in our court? It's at least getting passed. It's at least set up to be being passed. So what is about to happen now?
I agree. Okay, so like, to speak to what you just said, like, I think that like I don't have an opinion or a right to have an opinion about how Botham's brother chose to for whatever his mental wellness, like for his spirituality, whatever he felt. I don't feel like we deserve that. We don't have a right to say how he should react to what happened to her. That was his brother. So as mad as we are, that was his brother. You know what I'm saying? So however he chose to handle, if he like sat on the damn bench and started screaming, whatever. But I can't tell him how to react, so I don't feel no way about what he did. I feel like he did what he felt like he needed to do, and I think that was his right to do that. So I don't have no negative opinion about that. But the judge, that's different. Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, how many times have you ever seen a judge hug somebody that just sentenced to?
But even all that is a sub-focus to such a bigger problem.
Like if she did want to hug her or whatever, she should have did that behind closed doors. Like, this is not appropriate to hug somebody. You just send it to jail in front of a courtroom so everybody can see.
They just made this woman look like the victim so hard.
Yeah,
you know
like,
what I mean?
That's not cool. She literally killed an innocent man.
Right.
Like, literally, he was in his house chilling, and she walked in his house and killed him for nothing.
Right.
A lot of it for me is just, it's mind blowing, no boost, because just the other day, the witness, the guy that testified,
he got murdered.
Joshua Brown. Yeah.
He got murdered. You know what I mean? So on top of everything that you guys have already like hit on, just it's one thing after another after another. It's like it's a draw. It's not a win or lose. It was almost a win with the guilty verdict, but then you're only gonna give her 10 years. Like it's a draw, like right down the middle. And I was just personally super disappointed. I was saddened to hear about buddy, I can't think of his name
Joshua
right
Brown.
now. Joshua Brown, rest in peace, man, because you know that was a setup.
Yeah,
right.
I really think so.
It's scary. It is scary.
Because he was like, I didn't realize, because I was at work, so I didn't get to watch like the whole thing in live time. So basically for like a lot of it, I did watch some of it in live time, but a lot of it I watched back on YouTube and stuff. So like I only saw a portion of his testimony, you know what I mean? Like I didn't realize even how they said he was a key witness. I didn't realize he was I just thought they were just asking his account because it was a neighbor. But yeah, it definitely seemed like a setup.
And even all that shit, like I'm very blessed to have always had a family that made sure we were in touch with our blackness. Right. But like even the focus on his brother forgiving him, you know, everybody's like, okay, this slave mentality. The fact of the matter is, okay, yeah, no shit. All of us are part of the slave mentality. Technically, we represent what was, you know what I mean, captured and didn't have a chance. All of us in that slave mentality. Us judging him for doing that and jumping and taking the focus away from what happened and jumping on him and judging him as a black man is slave mentality.
Right.
Like it is.
Yeah.
It's all.
That's facts.
So it's like if we're not gonna take this as an enlightening period and we're still gonna do all the same stuff. Like I'm not saying it's something that can happen overnight, but if you're not gonna start working towards and recognizing that all of that, this entire thing is part of the problem. Right. Like that is crabs in a barrel at its best definition.
Yeah.
Like these people are warning. Why are we talking about that and not?
Right.
Yep.
No, I agree.
It's wild. It's wild.
But I mean, you know, all of us have had a conversation about it. None of us are not guilty about it, but it is. I mean, if we have this opportunity, then it's us who's gonna have to make the change.
All right.
Or make stuff start being different. But hey, you already know. Whew. We
That's a
normally
process.
don't, cause
That's a big change. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, because I mean, literally, this the first. To my knowledge, the first person that got charged for
No,
doing
they
something
charged
like
the
this.
black officer that killed the white lady when she ran up on his car. They charged him. He went to jail.
That's
like
different,
we said,
bro.
This is the first
No,
one.
no. I'm being I'm being funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
yeah.
but it's true. But yeah, so
Yeah, so either way it goes, though, rest in peace to both of them, and prayers to his family and friends and for all of us for Dallas, Texas, because this whole Joshua Brown thing is super messed up.
This is like right here.
I don't know. You know what? Actually, speaking of that, before we move on,
and we starting to look crazy. We really are.
Yeah. What was I about to say? Sean King posted a big announcement. My friend and brother Bill Perkins is providing $100,000 for the reward to help us find who murdered Joshua Brown. Joshua was executed. He was a lead witness in the murder of Botham Jean and was shot and killed right there in his apartment complex. We will not stop until we find who did this. Joshua had no enemies, no debts, worked full time, and lived a very quiet life. So, and I was thinking, terrible, I went on his social media, and they like a lot of pictures of a lot of things I was talking about smoking weed a lot, which I'm saying that to say that I know the media's gonna try to flip it and make it seem like he was such a damn, thug and this and that. But yeah, that's a terrible thing that happened.
It's tough because, they say to be a black man in America is to always be in a constant state of rage. And we want to move away from that so bad. As a black man, I want to move away from that so bad. But then things like this just keep happening. And we want to show humility and compassion and love for our fellow man, but we just keep being like, I don't know, it's a perpetual system, and it's I don't know what the solution is, but it's tough, man. It's a tough pill to swallow. Man. Yeah. I really hope they find out who did that to that young man.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna move over to our next topic in what's popping. Let's lighten it up a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so the University of Kansas issues apology after.
Drink the water, please. I done donated it.
I need another donation. All right, anyway, University of Kansas issues an apology after Snoop Dogg performs with pole dancers.
Oh, come on.
The University of Kansas welcomed Snoop Dogg to perform at its late night in the Fog event, but it looks like they got much more than they expected.
What else did they expect?
The family-friendly event was y'all really
what
tried
else
that
is
though.
late night?
Snoop Dogg is a family man, but his catalog is not something you want,
And y'all gonna name it Late Night in the Fog? What else could it be? That sounds like weird service to
Let
me.
me finish telling y'all what happened.
What did y'all think he was gonna do?
The family-friendly event was put together to celebrate the start of basketball season, and Snoop's performance was just the icing on the cake. Apparently, the university advised Uncle Snoop to come through and perform a 35-minute show featuring the radio edits of his hits. Snoop may not have gotten the memo and performed the explicit versions of his songs, and also had women dancing on it. He had pole dancers out there also. So Snoop Dogg.
You love when Cam get tickled, okay? Okay.
I feel like Snoop Dogg he found out about this shit and was like, oh, my bad. I feel like that was literally his response.
That shit was
like,
not
that was
told to him.
Okay, first of all, where is it, at college?
Yeah, University of Kansas.
Okay, how do we even know that was Snoop doing the explicit version? If Snoop coming here right now, baby, I'm doing all originals, okay?
Right.
All originals. Don't nobody know that edit that shit. They wrong.
Well,
and what's wrong with a little pole dancer? What ain't the news?
The thing that was tripping me out was the fact that she had the pole that it was just a stand-up pole, it wasn't connected to nothing.
So she wasn't doing no good real talent.
She was trying. She was trying.
University of Kansas being childish.
Snoop's still out here looking well. He ain't doing it, but having a good look.
I've seen worse on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, seriously.
Right.
I'm not even lying.
Yeah, Nickelodeon.
I was lying.
Teen Nick got a little risque. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
She is not even doing nothing. And Snoop over there really looks like somebody's uncle.
Yeah.
He did sensual eruption.
Okay, that might not have been. I mean, I don't know why he would pick that for a college. Okay,
well, a lot of people had some sensual eruptions that night.
They did. I mean, what you supposed to do for a college?
It's college. Everybody was fucking in college.
I thought you were talking about from the stripper because I didn't think she was doing that much work.
You're supposed to do What's My Name. You're supposed to do all the songs and just say Snoop in them. That's it. Drop it like it's hot.
No, murder was the case.
Huh?
Murder was the case.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah, Gin and Juice.
There you go.
Yeah,
Him and Pharrell.
You gotta do the lighthearted ones.
That'd have been good.
But she could have been on the pole to Beautiful, okay? I mean,
I don't know what she was on the pole to.
Well, Kansas apologized about it. So
Kansas, y'all square.
And we appreciate y'all for lighting the mood.
You're not gonna apologize to Snoop.
Right, and Snoop don't give a damn. Okay, he'll be back.
Right, I'm about to say they gonna book him again.
University of Kansas needs to apologize.
They really do.
They do.
And they spent a grip. They didn't.
Why they get Snoop?
Anyway.
Don't they got a lot of white kids?
If you having a family-friendly event, and this ain't no dig at Snoop, I listen to Snoop all day long. You know what I'm saying? But if you having a family-friendly event that's for kids,
you get Charlie.
Snoop is not necessary. Right? You can put Uncle Charlie up there.
Come for
Snoop is not necessarily
right. You know, like
who would be a good family-friendly person you could book?
Nobody.
John
now.
Legend.
Yeah.
John Legend would be a
Bruno
good one.
Mars.
Yeah.
Bruno, you could do Bruno could edit it
Cost
up a
you
little
pretty
bit.
penny.
Yeah, Bruno expensive.
Yeah, both, straight up.
But like,
Chris Brown.
Nah, Chris Brown, nah, not the family.
I don't know about
friendly,
Chris.
Oh my God, I was watching one
He
of
could
those.
do some stuff.
Something in his liquor.
Now Chris
Something
can't do
in
it
his
no more.
liquor.
Chris a little too indigo. He ain't gonna be able to come out there no more, baby. He getting that indigo money.
Okay.
I'll tell you what though, have y'all seen Chris Brown perform?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that nigga right there.
Bruh.
He's the one. We talk about that all the time. He's the one that we're gonna get to go see. Like I started getting nervous for a little while in the early 2000s. I'm like, I don't know if Chingy and Nelly gonna be able to be up there and do it all these years later. But
Chingy.
he's definitely gonna be the one that we gonna get to go see.
Did you see that video of Chingy talking to his cousin? His cousin was like, talking about how his cousin had like brain and heart surgery. And his cousin was like over there eating. And his cousin just looked at him and was like, I want some pussy.
Oh my
And
God.
she was like, what? He was like, I want some pussy. You
was-
haven't seen that video?
No, what?
I'll show it to y'all later.
Good Lord. Well, Chingy, we glad you doing
Bruh.
well. Okay.
I hope he got him some pussy.
No, it's not. Okay. Anyway, all right. Let's move over into. We got a couple more things to hit on real quick. Last night was the opening of Tyler Perry Studios out in Atlanta, and everybody and their mama was there. You know what I mean? Have y'all seen pictures from the red carpet?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler Perry was there. Whoopi Goldberg, Halle Berry, Patti LaBelle,
that's a huge
Gladys
thing.
Knight, Kelly Rowland, Michelle Williams, Monica, Jasmine Sullivan, David and Tamela Mann,
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton, Beyonce, Colin Kaepernick, Cicely Tyson, Samuel Jackson. I mean, the list just goes on. Tina Knowles, Taraji P. Henson, everybody was there, right? So it was like this big
Yeah, we
event.
that don't happen for us often.
He opened up his own like production studio, right?
It's like it's
But I thought he had that already.
no, it's like a whole like it's a movie studio now. Like it's like it's not
okay.
yeah,
So
like
he
it's,
just took it a step up.
yeah, he
But
took it a
so
step
other
up.
people can come, just like Universal Studios, somebody can come and do a movie that don't even have nothing to do with him there.
Right, yeah.
And it looks like he had like a Walk of Fame and everything. Like he had his own like
Bro, that's a good
stars
look.
that you can get from his production, from his
Yeah.
whole umbrella or whatever.
I'm not
look
like a
like a
big
vibe.
fan of like his content, but Tyler Perry putting on for like the black community for sure.
And he's
He
helping
definitely
so
get-
much too.
Yeah.
Like he really does do a lot of things to help on the outside. Like even
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been a huge fan of his movies, but his outside work is, I mean, he's
Yeah,
doing
he
with
put-
his money.
he
he's
definitely
throwing
put in a
chunks of
lot
his
of
money.
work.
Yeah,
He put in a
throwing
lot of
chunks
work.
of his money
Yeah.
at things that need money.
Right.
Pay the teachers.
Yeah.
Started with those stage plays we used to buy at the barbershop in the
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, he doing
Yeah,
it.
he is.
Nah, he doing it.
And he took like most of those stage plays,
With-
almost all of them,
like-
and turned them into either a TV show or
Yeah.
a movie. Some
But he
both.
took all majority of the actors too. He put them on.
Yeah, and
Facts.
he uses a lot of the same
Yeah.
people. You know what I mean? So if you work with Tyler Perry like he does, like he doesn't just use your name, not have you back. Like a lot of
Nah,
people
he
he's
put-
worked.
he
works
put them
with,
on
he's
for real,
worked-
for real.
Yeah.
And I think that even with the access to just what people have access to making a probably even a low budget movie, you know what I mean? You don't have access to these big productions
Right.
without probably billions of dollars behind you.
Right.
So, or at least a bill, okay, $1 billion. So he's probably going to open that up to these people that are going, even the young actresses like
if
the Keke Palmers, Jaden Smiths,
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff like that want to do this stuff later that don't. I'm not saying they don't have the money to be able to put into that, but why wouldn't they go
To him.
somebody that looks like
Yeah.
them, right? That's going
And
to
if
give
he
them
not
all the
if he
resources
not a
they
billionaire, he gonna be there soon.
need. Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
where's his buddy?
Yeah.
Okay. Last but not least, we just had a couple and we would ask. I know you like a music head too, but we were talking about we just talking about like some new music that's come out this week or since we've last recorded. My record of the week right now is Gucci Mane featuring Megan Thee Stallion, Big Booty. Have you heard that? It's
It got a good flow.
But they slow it down so it's like dun,
Oh,
dun,
yeah.
dun, and then put like this
Oh, I
trap
bet
beat
that's
on
amazing.
it. Yeah, it's hidden.
Yeah, she's so cute.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
You haven't heard it?
I haven't heard it.
Yeah,
I've
it's
been rocking
tough.
to this Kirk though.
Yeah, okay. I was
The
just about to
Baby
say
Kirk?
the Baby Drop Kirk. Have you
Yeah.
heard Kirk? Oh, you've heard Kirk. Have you heard
Yeah.
Kirk?
I haven't heard it.
Have you heard it?
Uh-uh.
No, I heard half of it, but it is good.
Nah,
though.
it's good.
It's really good.
Young
There was
and
just a
May
lot of
album is
music
good
coming
too.
out.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll check that out. She on.
Summer Walker.
Yeah.
I haven't got to it yet,
It's a vibe,
but
bro.
I heard good things.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, no, they're still putting out good music, y'all.
Yeah.
I feel like streaming services. Maybe it's not streaming services. Maybe I think it's a mixture of streaming services and also what am I trying to say? Streaming services and the internet now. Because I feel like back in the day, like you used to have to, like your favorite artist put out an album, you have to wait a couple of years till you get
Oh,
anything
yeah.
else from
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like you're not getting nothing else right now. And but now it's just always like I feel like the past 2 years has just been like a nonstop wave of music. You know what I mean? Like it's just
I mean, it's
always
been longer
new
than 2
music.
years. I feel like really since maybe 2011, 2012, bro. Music, dude, it just comes out constantly.
I think it's the equivalent to like the neo soul switch that happened like in the 90s, where everything just got really just smoothed out. Everybody stopped killing each other. The gangs slowed down, and Jill Scott and them busted through music.
Right.
Come on,
but
Jill.
it's like it is, but it's the next like wave of that. Like the kids kind of, we got past a little mumble, we got past all the hard rap, and now everybody's trying to, wave it back out.
Have you seen that picture of Jill Scott with she got like a real low cut shirt on, and somebody gonna tweet it talking about Jill Scott's titties really out here tittying.
They really are, and they really didn't change. Nobody titty better than titties. Okay.
Hey, look, Jilly from Philly, bro.
Jilly from Philly, bro.
She ain't Hey, to your point though, Ricky, what you were saying as far as the internet and streaming services. You wanna know what I miss? I miss album booklets. You used to have to go and buy albums, and then when you open it up, they used to have the little booklets. They used to have like the lyrics and production credits and some photos.
Yeah. Someone used to come with like a little poster in there.
Yeah.
But even when you look through the names, you're like, oh my God, so-and-so worked on that. And I used to love to see who wrote their own stuff too. Like, okay, who just got this handed to them.
And back in the day, like even if you just went and bought like the single, that was still like some album, like a picture that you hadn't seen in that artist before, and then you get some song in the back you didn't know, but it would be like you didn't know. And it would be, but singles. So I agree with you. Like I miss like back in the day having like a CD. Yeah.
But one thing I did notice, like, it was like last year around the holiday times, like some people had like current albums, but like on like vinyl.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was dope.
Yeah, that is dope.
That is what's so weird too.
I saw like J. Cole, maybe I think it was Kendrick.
Like current albums?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was on vinyl.
You can
it was
get
crazy.
I
saw it
at
at Target.
Yeah, no, you can get almost anybody
That's
on
lit.
vinyl. Because my brother gets a lot of stuff on vinyl. And what's so weird is that the CDs, like, oh my goodness, somebody the other day was looking for a CD player. I'm like, baby, I don't even know where you could begin to start to look for one.
That's the only option.
But you would think that would be,
right.
You think that people would, but the CDs just turned out to not be something that had that longevity, I guess, or that ruggedness that the vinyl has. But yeah, you're not even going to be able to find a CD of anybody's. That vinyl, though, you can find almost anybody's stuff on vinyl.
That's real. That's
All
super
Kanye
real because
stuff.
CDs are about to go extinct.
Yeah, completely.
But vinyls
They basically
are
extinct
still
already.
in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They don't
pretty
even
much
make
already
cars
extinct.
with the
CD
CD players
Nope.
anymore.
You watch that show, Life After People, the CDs first thing to go. These shit,
Right.
man, we ain't got nothing if it's on CD. But that vinyl, but I mean, like all my dad's vinyl stuff, my brother,
It's quality.
be in there trying to go through and just, but it is like if you kept it in those boxes, you kept it in good condition, it sounds exactly the same way it sounded when you bought it.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
But Colorado has a lot of vinyl stores. Like my brother started trying to transfer a lot of his CDs and stuff into vinyl just
You
because
can do that?
not transfer, but I'm saying like find the stuff that says he couldn't play CDs anymore, but he started finding them on vinyl was the alternative, and just having it, on a playlist or whatever, having it loaded on the computer.
Somebody if you can't do that, somebody need to try.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That'd be a good look.
Yeah, that's a good look.
I think there might be, that's different though. I'm taking it too far back. I'm gonna say like there was a way when you could take like VHSs and get them like converted to DVDs. You know what I mean? But yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay. Anyway, that's all for what's popping. We're gonna move over into our next segment where we always recognize a very lovely lady. But this week is going to be our Angel of the Week segment.
I know my parents loved me. Stand behind me, come what may. I know now.
This week, y'all, our dime of the week. I'm sorry, excuse me. I just said our angel of the week is the very beautiful, legendary Miss Diahann Carroll.
Yeah, dime of her day. Shoot.
Yeah,
Dime as well.
Yeah.
He was
Oh my goodness.
old Dime.
Diahann
Like,
Carroll.
and you hate when somebody passes and they start putting up pictures. You're like, dang, okay, like some pictures that have either never been seen before or that you just haven't seen in a while. I mean, this woman was
Gorgeous.
oh my goodness. Like I need a new word.
Like I think I always find it interesting, like when you know somebody to be older and you start seeing them younger pictures for the first time, you be like, listen,
you see
Yeah.
why
she was out here.
No,
Right.
she was. So, she was the first black woman to be the leading role in a sitcom for the sitcom Julia. Of course, she was on Dynasty. She got nominated for an Oscar for her role alongside James Earl Jones and Claudine. And you heard the theme song on here. She famously played Jasmine Guy's TV mother in A Different World, Whitley's mother. So, her contribution, she was in the 5 Heartbeats. Remember her husband was a dude that Big Red got killed or whatever with the truck. So, Diahann Carroll. And you know what? Like a big staple for her, or a big thing about her is that like she was like a big trailblazer for like, you know, when black women didn't have to play like slaves.
Yeah, she didn't play slave. She didn't play hoes. She didn't play prostitute.
She was glamorous.
She is the Gabby Unions, the Reginas that we love. Okay.
She was like the black people's like version of like Elizabeth Taylor. I mean, not Elizabeth Taylor, but like what Elizabeth Taylor was to white people, just like that beauty icon, just glamorous. That was like Diahann Carroll. You know what I mean? Legend. So, yeah, she died at the age of 84. She'd been battling cancer since 1997. I didn't even realize that she had been sick. I've seen her out looking beautiful since then.
I was about to say, you see, that's how we do.
Right.
The black woman just going to be out here striving.
Just looking good.
Nah, but
I never watched Dynasty, but from what I heard, she was on there like she was beasting
clowning,
on there.
okay?
Yeah.
For real.
She was one not to be messed with.
Yeah.
That's where the one that memes come from. When she walked up and slapped. When she walked up and slapped that man. So,
and it wasn't no like black white woman type of thing. Like she was just on there being the shit, okay?
Doing her.
So rest in peace to the queen, Diahann Carroll. She will definitely be missed. And now we're gonna move over to our next segment, which is our number one favorite game. One's gotta go. One's gotta go. All right, y'all. This week on One's Gotta Go, we are talking appliances. All right, so one of these, and that's funny because of the Price is Right theme song. Anyway, we're talking appliances.
What is that? 301.
Right. This week for appliances. Okay, sorry. So we have one of these appliances must go. I said appliances like 17 times. All right. Refrigerator, stove, or washing machine. Now, you need all three of these. You know what I mean?
I hope you're using all three.
You should be using all three.
I mean,
but one's got to go.
Some people might be taking that shit down to the river. What?
Okay, no. That's nasty.
Okay.
Like Paris Ice.
Where's the river at? Okay.
Good point.
They beating these shits at. Okay, let's see.
Tough.
So I feel like, okay, so just some logic real quick. I feel like the
you need
refrigerator,
the refrigerator.
if you're going to keep anything at all, you got to have a refrigerator.
That.
You know what I mean? You need milk and eggs for like a lot of shit, and that's got to be refrigerated. I mean, unless you
Where
had a
you gonna
cooler
keep
all the
your
time.
juice?
Right.
No, honey.
That's what I'm thinking
my
about.
only concern.
Then a stove.
Where's the juice gonna go?
Some people could say, well, you have a microwave, but the shit don't eat the same.
Quit saying it like well, some people could say.
It don't eat the
Some
same.
people may say.
When it come off the stove versus when it come out the microwave, that's not the same.
Even when you reheat it in the oven, it tastes so much better.
Yeah.
And
then it's so much more work and like the possibility of catching like rheumatoid arthritis if you hand washing your shit without a washing machine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like so I mean the washing machine is clutch. Like you need that assistance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's a staple.
Yeah, and then if you hand washing shit, that means I'm assuming, but that means you got to hang dry shit all over the damn house. Like it's just not gonna be a good situation.
Not to mention that rheumatoid arthritis.
That rheumatoid arthritis.
That's real.
See?
Listen, that's
We have
real.
to scrubbing and dubbing and cut for that reason. Okay, everybody's drawers was clean.
There's only so much
real.
ringing you can do. You know what I mean?
But see, with that stove, it's 2 for 1 because you got the oven too.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah. Can't count that one out.
So
You can't really cook nothing in the microwave.
No, not the way it's
Not
supposed
for
to
real,
be
for real.
cooked.
not for
Yeah,
real.
you can warm something up, but that's about it.
You can warm it. But
Yeah.
that's,
So something that we do a lot of times, like on the show, is like we'll 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna give you the option just to see what you think. We'll just say 1, 2, 3. And I'll say we get rid of, or we can go around and I'll say individually.
you ready? Do you know?
I think I know.
Okay,
But
if
this is
y'all ready,
world,
let's
I'm
do
just
it.
a squirrel.
Nah, you in the world today.
You in the world today. You the head
Yeah.
squirrel. Okay.
Yeah.
We all squirrels.
Okay, y'all, are y'all ready?
This is pretty tough. I'm on the fence between two of them.
I
Suck
am
it
too.
up.
So can we just go around?
I got mine, but I already know the black woman finna catch hell behind this one. We busy. We out here independent, but I got good reasons.
I feel like I know.
I know what you're getting rid of. I feel
Well,
like.
now, because of that, lead in, but whatever. Y'all get my ass. I don't need it. I'm going to tell you why.
Which one are you in between? You said you're in between two of them?
I'm in between two.
Yeah, I'm in between two.
Okay, pick
Well,
so we can hit this 1, 2, 3
The one that
in.
can't go is the washer.
That's funny because that's the one I'm getting rid of.
The washer?
Well, he jumped it off. All right, there we go.
So it's done. We got to get into reasonings.
Yeah, why?
Gone.
Yeah, how you?
Washaterias.
Yeah. Oh, but hold on.
That means there's no washer there either.
You at
Oh,
the
there's
you
no
at the
Washing machine,
lake.
it's gone.
Oh, it's
The
gone
washer
from
Yeah.
is
existence.
gone.
Yeah.
Not just
Like,
from
you
your
can't
crib.
use washing
Oh, let's
washer
rewind the
gone.
tape then. I don't know. I don't know. That's tough. So all of these are gone out of existence.
Yeah,
Out of
you
your
won't
life,
ever.
yeah.
You won't have no access. You can't ask your mama to warm it
Whoa,
up. with
wait.
stuff.
So that means I just have to rethink this. If you get rid of the stove, that means how you gonna get food from anywhere?
You living raw.
You got to do.
You got to get on the fire.
Raw vegan.
Nah, you can make it on the fire with some pots, right?
I mean, I guess you can do
I
something
mean, you
else.
can get resourceful.
Somebody know how to do it.
Yeah, but what you gonna do after that
But it
first
ain't no,
grease
you
fire?
ain't getting no hot plate. we
What
ain't doing no bullshit like that. No loopholes like that. You out there whittling the sticks at the campfire.
Yeah, but you can still go buy food though. That's already made.
Okay, you can. But
This is
You
what
can,
this is what
right?
that-
no,
what you have
no,
access to though.
no, because he finna try to be over at the deli. He just got to talk about the Kroger deli, okay?
Oh, that must be just like chicken. I walked in, I was like, damn, this is a good Kroger right here.
Now Albertson's chicken is better than Kroger's though.
I heard
That's
that too.
why, Yeah.
They're doing work in here.
Yeah,
But
they
Brookside's
was-
chicken
no,
used
no.
to be hitting, but
Ain't no
Brookside's
more warming unless it's in the microwave. But you can use that loophole. You can put your ass in the microwave and be looking crazy.
Damn,
Okay, so
this really just fucked me up.
With your lobster, with your crab legs in the microwave.
Changed the game, didn't it? Question: is the freezer gone from existence as well, or just the refrigerator?
Yeah, the whole thing gone.
yeah, because it's
Ain't
like
no
the
deep
stove,
freeze.
it's the stove oven parallel.
Look at him over there trying to
That
have
was a
some
good
hope,
loophole.
okay?
That was a good loophole.
You got
That
an
is-
icebox.
Yeah, nah, you ain't got to get the whole icebox. Ain't no deep freeze in the refrigeration unit.
Oh, bro.
Don't be trying to have no hope over there. Go
Gotta
on, get rid
refill
of
that
something.
icebox every week.
Okay, I got one
All
to
right,
get
I
rid
got,
of. I know I'm
I
getting
got
rid of.
mine. I don't want. This is tough.
Do y'all
though.
want 1, 2, 3? We're just gonna go around.
We
'Cause
can-
now we done
Well,
already talked through it.
already.
But
I
no,
know
he
need
said
to
he wasn't
redo it.
sure.
we
He
had to
wasn't
do it.
sure. Because he thought he was going to the wash
Has
chair.
your answer
Quarters and you keep them quarters.
Has your answer changed?
That's your little move
Jamal,
walking
has your
around
answer
money.
changed?
My answer has not changed.
Oh, you still getting rid of the washing machine?
Like,
Okay.
I'm a hand wash. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
we okay.
New
yeah,
clothes. New clothes every day.
Okay.
That's the only way. Because I feel like if you try to hand wash your favorite shirt, it ain't going to be your favorite shirt no more.
And it is stuff that you. Okay, so are we about to get in? Are we going one by one or what's up?
Let's just go one by one.
Okay, you going? Ain't you going? Keep going.
I think I'm going to have to get rid of the fridge. Because I'd rather have fresh food than cold drinks.
It's gonna be expensive.
I know, but I still rather have because you can portion control. You know what I'm saying? If I go to the store and I'm going to make chicken, right? I can buy enough chicken that I'm going to make right now.
You a
and
damn
that's
lie.
it.
That chicken at the store ain't in no refrigeration. That chicken got flies on it. Your chicken got flies on it.
You got to go out and get
Ain't
some
no
like
cooler.
fresh yard bird. You
Ain't
got to
no
go kill it
cooler.
yourself and feather it, nigga.
Yeah, so gone. Refrigerator what?
Okay, but I still
You still what? What? You still got that stove, so I guess the deli still got.
Yeah,
it.
'cause
But you know what I was
I
thinking?
mean,
Without a
nah.
refrigerator, what the hell you got to put on the stove or in the oven?
Not a damn thing.
Yeah, but if I get rid of the stove, I feel like there's no food that I can eat.
yes, there is. You're eating raw food now.
A cold
I don't
pizza,
wanna
like
eat that.
cold
Or you
pizza.
doing are you whittling you a little fire, a little campfire too?
Yeah, but I don't know how to. But that's
Is
what I
this
was
how you start
asking.
the
That's what I was
fire?
asking.
Chris is
Let's say
killing me
like,
literally.
yeah, that's how this
like I
means
know
starting
people
a
know how to
fire,
do that
okay?
shit. I don't.
Get you,
Just get you a
JP,
house
okay? I
with
got
two. Get
smart.
you a house with like the his and her sinks. You know what I'm saying? And one of them sinks is just for running hot water and boiling shit. You can put potatoes and hot dogs on that side
One
of
is
the
your
sink.
ass sink and one is your food sink. Okay.
Because at first I was gonna get rid of the stove. At
Now
first I was
don't
gonna
get
get rid of the
confused,
stove.
right? You don't want to
I
put
ain't
your
ever
food
eat
in
nothing else
there.
with your potluck.
Because
Look at that.
if you get rid of the stove, you can just buy food. But if there's no stove for anybody, then what?
Then
I
live
don't,
it
Let's
raw.
just
I don't
make it for
understand
us.
where you
Let's-
get the. I don't understand where you
That's
get
not
the
a good.
food.
That's
from.
not- No, it's just for us.
No, it ain't. Quit
Yes,
trying
it
to
is.
give everybody hope. No, he done got rid of that refrigerator. Now he eating
Because
food
I
with
don't.
flies.
None of these things can exist without each other, really. Almost.
Well, that's
know.
why it's hard.
'Cause the
That's why it's our
washing
number one
machine-
favorite game.
The washateria, I was like,
Challenges us.
nah, no washateria. But the rest of it, I wasn't thinking like that. I was like,
Okay,
I mean, if I
well,
don't have a stove, I can still go get
Refrigerator
food.
gone. What you getting rid of?
Okay, then I guess I'm getting that. If that's the logic, like there's no access to a refrigerator or stove anywhere, right? Then I'm getting rid of the washing machine. I'm just gonna hand wash too, because they didn't say nothing about no dryer. So I can still I can wash it.
man.
I'm just gonna throw it in the dryer, hand wash and throw it in the dryer.
My man.
So maybe quite not so much
Damn,
ringing. I'm gonna have to get rid of the
okay.
washer too.
Uh-uh.
A refrigerator and stuff. You said that means nothing I buy will ever really be fresh unless I go kill it. Because you said the refrigerator. That means nothing. Nowhere I go will have fresh fruit or vegetables. Because I was gonna get rid of the refrigerator until
Yeah,
you
no,
said
I'm
that.
not getting rid
That
of
was
the
a
refrigerator.
that was a game changer when that
I'm
machine.
not
Okay,
gonna
then if that's okay, then
Yeah, this is the.
Oh,
this is
wait,
too
hold
hard
up,
than
hold
what
up.
we
Wait,
needed it to be.
you still got ice. Like people would
Yeah,
they
you
would
just gotta
like
get
catch
your
a bunch
shit.
of fish
That's
and
how
then
they
put
used
it on
to do
ice.
it, right? Put it
and
on
then
ice.
it would last like a week. So
I got
you
it.
Yeah, that's what
refill
I
the
can
ice.
still get rid of.
Right.
I can still get rid of the fridge then, because I'm gonna have the ice, and then I just get it home.
Then I'm getting rid of
cook
the
it.
fridge.
Cam, thanks
I
for
get,
the
I
help.
get
I'm
it
getting
to
rid
the
of the
house,
fridge.
cook it, and then I'm straight.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of the fridge. Thank you, Cam. All right, what you got, Chris?
That mess ain't gonna work. You ain't gonna be eating
Nah,
like that.
and to be honest, if we didn't have fridges, our food would probably be more healthier, cause they put all them fucking. They wouldn't be able to put all the fucking
Preservative.
processed stuff in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Well,
It's just no cold. You can even have cold juice, just some ice.
Look,
How do you
only
get
thing
the ice though?
Stop trying to say juice because you know it's the only thing I'm worried about saving, okay?
I'm just where do
Because
you
you
get
damn
ice
right.
from?
That's exactly why the refrigerator ain't going.
So what's going in?
What's going for me is the stove. I already told y'all the black woman finna catch hell over this, okay? But that's all right, baby, because we works every day. Yeah, I'm getting rid of the stove, and it's, in my mind, it's for sanitation. I really probably could live raw. I mean, yeah, even some like fish and stuff you can eat raw. So I'm keeping my refrigerator to keep that, to just maybe move into a healthier lifestyle, perhaps. And I'm keeping the washing machine just like, because it sanitizes your clothes, too. It really does. I mean, washing machine, you can't stick your hand in that hot-ass water. When that water start heating up, it's a reason it's that hot, okay? Because you can't get it that hot when you're just wringing it out. You can't get to them dirt stains, them skid marks. Y'all better not get rid of that damn washing machine.
Yeah, you got to keep
Y'all done
the
started
washing
feeling
machine.
yourselves.
I got rid of the refrigerator.
I got rid of the refrigerator. Okay. Yeah, baby, you can't scrub some of that shit out. Trust me, okay? Trust me. Some of that shit you gotta give a pre-scrub and then get it in pre-wash and then do the heavy wash.
So
Y'all
gonna
gonna be out here. Yeah, I'm getting rid of stuff.
We getting rid of the refrigerator stove.
I'm getting
Washing
rid of the
machine,
refrigerator.
refrigerator stove. So we're gonna post this poll on
Be
Twitter.
on an open fire, I guess.
Twitter and Instagram and find out what you guys would get rid of for One's Gotta Go. And now we're going to move over into our last segment of the day. And we're going to
I have a question. Where do you get ice from without a refrigerator?
Exactly. Thanks, Cam. So shut it down back
really
there with the
confused.
Oh,
hose.
they did things. I don't know what they did. They had like
That is, it
Because they
wasn't.
had ice, but I don't know how did
ice existed before.
They had to
freezers.
bring it in the
That's
big
true.
block.
Yeah,
they
but
got it off
how,
the
though?
glacier. They brought it up. Whatever didn't
Yeah.
melt, they just started rolling
That's
with
a
that
big
shit.
we
ass
gonna
thing
move,
of
They tried
we
to
gonna
keep it
move to
covered.
Anchorage, Alaska, nigga.
Yeah, they tried
That's
to
a
keep it
big-ass
covered.
thing of ice.
No, refrigeration changed the game
Yeah, it did.
in society, period, okay?
'Cause
in
right
the
now-
world. Being able to refrigerate things and have food and meat that you've caught that you didn't have to eat, that you could eat it past 3 or 4 days was a huge thing. People used to remember salt meat down.
Yeah.
And just so it would like basically jerk you out. I don't know what the salt was doing to it. But anyway, the salt
it was like
supposed
a
to be-
preservative.
Yeah, it was preserving it though. Like refrigeration changed the game.
Yeah, it
like
did.
these stoves. We done had this fire since the Stone Age. Y'all better get out there with that pot
All right. Anyway.
and them skid marks.
All right. So
Every last one of y'all gave it up. Y'all ain't scrubbing them skid marks. That's why y'all giving it up. Y'all ain't out here doing the Lord's work.
we got rid of the
Okay?
refrigerator.
Y'all in here draping and we out here discovering. Okay? But that's all right. I ain't even stay on. You got rid of the wrong thing, though, brother. Pretty use.
I got rid of the
Y'all didn't think
refrigerator.
into this. I got rid of the refrigerator. Yeah, I know. It's a problem.
All right, we're going to move over into our last segment, y'all. We're going to throw it back
Damn,
this week.
What
for-
is this? Let me
Now,
see.
we're on to the next segment. All right, we're going which is,
Sorry, I hate to read y'all like that, but y'all wrong.
it's black, 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 black.
Black, y'all, and
Yeah.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm
was a
black,
good
y'all,
one.
and I'm
I can
black,
never get
y'all,
behind
and
a
I'm
good
black,
one
y'all, and I'm blacker
Let me
than
give a
black,
good
and
black
I'm
power
black,
fist to
y'all.
this one.
Who's black? Who's black? I fucked it up. Sorry.
A strip club that accepted food stamps for drugs and lap dances is
Okay,
black, y'all.
and where they at? Where they
All
at?
right,
That's very
y'all. So
black.
this came out last year, but I didn't hear
They
nothing
need to
about it
take
till
gift cards. That's what I always got.
I was today years old.
I always got me a good Amazon, good Bath and Body Works. Y'all can
Listen,
use
can you
this.
get this Chick-fil-A? I got a free breakfast at
That
Chick-fil-A
$10 on
right
Amazon
now.
is clutch, bro. It is.
Yeah, it is.
100%. Oh, how's clutch?
He's good.
The puppy.
He sends his regards.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness!
shout
I
out
met
to
Clutch.
you. You
I
gave
met-
me
No,
Clutch.
I met Clutch when you first got Clutch. Remember over at
the pool
yeah,
party.
at the pool party.
Established pool
Sure
party.
did.
Yeah.
Oh,
God bless you.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell him you asked.
Please do. You give Clutch a little hug from me.
Will do.
Yeah, but
Let me tell y'all fully what happened real quick so we
about
can
the
dive
gift
in.
cards. Okay.
In a strip club near Dayton, Ohio, food stamps were frequently accepted as payment for lap dances and illicit drugs. An
What's illicit
investigation
drug? They
resulted
better
in
be
criminal
talking
charges and the revoking of the establishment's liquor's license. So over nearly a half a year span, police say undercover agents from the Ohio investigative unit were able to use nearly $2,500 worth of food stamps to buy dances and drugs, including heroin, fentanyl, cocaine,
Okay, so they really getting deep
and
into it. I was talking about a little blunt or
methamphetamines
two.
from Sharky's Adult Entertainment Lounge.
Oh, they had to put Sharkies out there like that.
Okay, but
Sharky sound like you could get away with some food stamps.
Okay, first of all, before there was all this money exchanged and it was just gold, the barter system used to be something that people did. Y'all don't know what these women need, okay?
Shit, they need food, obviously.
Thank you.
yeah, but they not keeping. They don't give
And
people.
gift cards.
They don't give people.
Right.
They don't give people
And illicit drugs.
snap card number so they can find. Like they don't get the number. So I mean, at the end of the day, the club is gonna be the only person really benefit from that. They can't give them like direct access, so they don't know how much they made.
Okay, but wait.
Like,
so the okay,
I
but
was supposed to tell you I charged $15. Like,
but what I mean is the clubs taking the food stamps at the door.
I guess so. And I know they're not over there
You just
getting
sliding
federal,
them in
getting
the-
documents in there.
They probably
Yeah,
got
in the
they probably
G-string.
got a card reader or something.
And who the hell giving up paying food stamps for fentanyl? What in the hell? Okay.
Wildin'.
I mean, I think you go get your vegetables, okay? I mean, we need to clean up this system,
Wait, so
y'all.
I
Okay,
thought they
that's
was
next.
exchanging
We need to clean up
the
this
food
system, y'all.
stamps for
Okay?
lap dances.
Huh?
They exchanged the food stamp for drugs too?
Lap dances and drugs.
Got you.
I mean, what's the
Okay.
exchange rate?
They
What we
using
talking?
Food stamps just like
Let's
they
map
would
this
$1.
out.
But they getting like 50 cents on the dollar. Or
Yeah,
what?
let's map this out logically.
I don't know about the currency exchange, but I just know that
But we need to know this information. Good Lord, can we get the whole story
The
first before we start
investigation
I
judging?
mean, because if it's
investigation's
$2
still going.
Tuesday, how much I need to be swiping?
Okay, and so what are you saying? Then you're saying if the club is taking it, then they can't distribute that out evenly to pay the girls.
Well, yeah, because how much do you know that they, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm
you like,
assuming
hey, I want to lap dance something wrong to the machine real quick and swipe. Like, I mean, how do they know how much they?
you
really,
must be swiping
You
to
could
get
be,
cash.
they could be in there lying all the time. Like, hey man, I just dropped 50 on that ass. You know what I'm saying? Come on over here, girl. He ain't even swiped that shit.
No, you got to be swiping to get cash. That's
you
the
can,
only
you
way
can
it
get
would work.
cash off of EBT cards.
They probably
No.
said they swapping it out some type of way. That's the
No,
only way.
they got to be.
And they
giving
must
credit.
be doing like actual paper food stamps.
I don't think they
I don't
still
think
do
those
that.
have those still.
They
but-
might have them in
That's what
Dayton.
Maybe not.
I've been
I know
thinking
in
that in
Texas
my
they don't
head.
have that.
What this
You know,
whole time?
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking that whole time.
the paper food stamp.
Yeah, I've been thinking
They
about
making
I-
it rain with like.
straight up. If I'm gonna get a lap dance, like with lap dances, I want, you know what I'm saying, I want to touch and feel. Like,
Right.
I'm not
Wait,
gonna,
I'm ready for
I'm
my
not-
for
I'm
my
not giving-
$50 worth of
I'm
food
not
stamps.
giving the guy at the door the food stamp. I'm
Right.
gonna apply that
Yeah,
food
apply
stamp.
that
Well,
food
my
stamp.
credit
I'm
directly
giving
to the
my-
source.
Yeah, you should apply. Yeah.
Okay, I think that the
Right on
reason
that
they
ass.
started doing the card though was to stop people and be able to just exchange it maybe for money, like giving somebody $25.
For throwing it in a
50
strip club.
Right, but I think that you have to go use the card there. I don't know how they doing
Now
this.
niggas just have all they have to have is your pen. It's just like a debit
They
card.
gotta
That's-
have paper. It gotta be paper. That's the only way it makes sense.
Is there still paper food stamps?
I feel like there
Because
are.
it's all state.
y'all was
it's,
just
it's
privileged.
all,
Thank you, Lord.
It's all different by state, right?
I'm
Am
just
I
saying.
not
Yeah, I
tripping?
mean-
It's all different by state. The way they, you know what I'm saying, hand it out, right? Because Texas, you got a card.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Florida, I'm assuming they got the paper. They got to.
Wow, Florida, they probably
Florida.
Okay,
Yeah,
my
they got
takeaway
paper.
is the drugs. No, the lap dances.
Florida probably
We can
got
talk
damn-
about it. What's the exchange rate?
Damn
Okay.
Stone and Chisel. Florida
Yeah.
real backwards. with They
Listen.
shit. Okay,
And
well,
it's still not fair though, okay? Because everybody ain't got food stamps. That's not fair.
you could probably pay in cash
Not
too. They
for the
just-
drug, not for
it's
the
just like-
heroin, but for the
it's
lap
when you go
dance,
to
you
the
should
store
be
and
able to
you
just.
see like we also accept, and it has like a list of shit they accept. So basically, they were just doing that shit, but without promotion.
The real ones got.
But I'm trying to figure out who went there and asked.
The
Hey,
real
you take-
ones got the car striper in between their titties.
Right,
Just like,
right.
yeah,
Just
she
go
got
and
the
tip
square.
grill them,
Yeah,
baby.
square,
Go
yeah.
just-
Get your tip in there
Yeah.
too.
Just like that.
Yeah.
I don't have no cash on me. It's cool.
Squeezing the bosoms together. Okay, really get it in there. I think the
This
card
is
reader's a
the
little off. Let
baby.
me wipe your card. Let me wipe your card.
it's not going through. They gotta get the little bag. Put a little bag
That's
out.
got to be unsanitary.
They
at
wrong
some
for that
point.
drugs
Yeah.
though. They taking something wholesome and just turning it into something that's bad for the community. Now swapping a little ass for some corn, ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's a barter.
Yeah.
I'm be able to change. I tell you that I'm gonna come cut this yard tomorrow. All right.
Right.
Now do your thing.
Listen, I'm gonna wash the car in the morning.
Right. Yeah.
Well, hey, ain't nothing wrong with it.
All right. Well, that is our last segment of today's show. Man, want to say shout out to Jamal. Thank you for coming out today, man.
We need the info again
appreciate
too.
Yeah. Drop your. Where can people find you? The website, Instagram, Twitter. Let us know how people can find you.
3050 CO. The numbers, but you gotta spell it out. Y'all know how to spell. So 3050 CO is the Instagram. Adda.com. That's the website. Y'all come holler at your boy.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. Shout out to you, Jamal. No, my bad, bro.
I know, man.
Hey,
Hey, you
we
know
just
what?
known each other such a long time. All right. Yeah. But nah, shout out to what?
I was gonna say thanks for having me.
Oh,
and
no.
hearing you say Jamal is awkward. I don't think
It
I've
is.
ever heard.
I've never called you that.
That's what my
before.
business cards say. So
Yeah.
I'm
No,
gonna be
that's
honest.
good. That's good. And new people that meet you, it don't matter. Everybody ain't gotta have a family name.
Come on.
Until recently, I didn't even know that was your first name. I just always knew you as JP.
Hey, you just learned something new, brother.
Right.
You're already in the inside circle of trust.
Already.
Okay, but no, thank you for being here, man. We appreciate you for
sure.
sure.
That was great.
Make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter at IAMW Podcast. Also, you can stream the episode on YouTube under the same name, IAMW Podcast. Email your letters to IAMWpodcast@gmail.com. And also, you can listen on Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple Podcasts, IAMW Podcast. Leave us a rating and a review. God damn. This is
Thank God we got you.
This is D.
All
Hayes.
that.
Listen.
Crystal was here.
Same OG. Nobody else can do it but you, bro.
Have a good week. Shit.
Everywhere.